Jahan Green. That three ball won't go. A little bit of contact. That one goes out of bounds right towards us, and it will stay with Camden Eastside.
Second forced turnover there. Nice job by Eastside, but they got to find some points here to get off to it. We know that Roselle Catholic lost a lot of seniors last year, but still a quality program. You know that they're going to be bringing the talent.
Yeah, not only did they lose seniors, they lost probably the most of any team in the state, except maybe Camden, as Jahan Green steps back and hits the three ball. This is a team that finished #1 in the NJ.com poll. That three ball is too strong for Jalen Grant. They beat St. Rose, who we will see upcoming in the non-public B State Championship. They lost Mackenzie Mbako, Sebastian Robinson, Akil Watson, and Simeon Wilcher. That is 4 Power 5 college basketball players. Mbako, Watson, and Wilcher, some of the top recruits in the country. So a lot to replace, but they feel as though they have reloaded and have a couple great players on this team as well.
Well, you know, you mentioned Grant before. I mean, you talk about great players up and down it. I see Tariq Watson, you know, and Jalen Grant as a freshman put up 105 last season. So you know they're going to be bringing it.
Roselle Catholic in transition. It's Hillsman.
Go.
Tried to put down a poster and just couldn't finish it.
Wow. The way he just took off. Get it right back to him, lob it up.
On the break, and it's slammed home. That time it's Ethan Mbako, the brother of Mackenzie Mbako.
Who needs to lob it up when you can do it yourself?
I'll take that too. Do it yourself. Brought the house down with that one.
Three ball. Grant's got the answer. Has the answer. Jahan Green.
And fellas, you can sit there and say, you know, Roselle Catholic has the advantage on paper. You can say that they're the fresher legs, but you know, Camden Eastside's already warmed up. They've already played one, and with the two halves, I don't think they're going to be that tired, man.
Oh, that one was almost blocked away by Hillsman, but off the backboard and in.
Great job right now from Camden Eastside getting the steal.
That one poked away, a travel before, and Roselle Catholic gets it back.
Yeah, I can't quite agree with that one. I don't think that was a travel.
Are we trading places here right now?
Probably.
I'm known for criticizing the refs. John's usually telling me, you know, you let him be. But I appreciate the honesty because I saw the same thing you did.
And Mbako inside, an easy putback.
Yeah, I've learned to be pretty careful when trying to criticize the refs, but that one to me just seemed like a clean Euro, but great steal.
I was going to say, I know we're in the United States, I know we're in New Jersey, but let me introduce you to the Euro step.
A 10-6 lead for Camden Eastside. They got off to a quick start, not what we expected. Three ball, too strong. Fight for the board. Hillsman comes away with it. Hillsman in transition. Euro stepping, reverse lay-in, won't go. Up ahead on the break. The lay-in is off. A fight for the board. Camden Eastside still has it. Another three ball. That one's no good. A push off, and the Lions get it back.
I really wish the young fella, instead of going up with the hard shot, he looked, he saw his teammate trailing. I know it's a hard pass, but a little Magic Johnson action would have been called for right there. If he could have put that one on the money, oh, baby.
Yeah, right there. One thing I can say about this Roselle Catholic team is that they are bouncy.
Yeah, no doubt about that. So we got a timeout here. They still trail it by 4. You got to give credit to Camden Eastside with how they've come out of the gate.
Yeah, just playing the game earlier on, you would think they would have dead legs, but coming out with the energy and getting started up on this one. Pretty good showing for them.
Well, you see, you get the motor warmed up a little bit, and then you add the oil, which is the Gatorade or the water afterwards, and you start getting back, you know. Little washer fluid, and you're cruising.
Mbako will take it across for Roselle Catholic.
I know you miss me.
Yeah, so much.
Three ball is off the mark. Into the lane, drive and kick, 3-ball. Too strong. Oh, it bounces back in. A friendly roll for Jalen Long. And the lead is up to 7.
How about the pass there? I mean, his teammate about to take a hard shot, surveys real quick and finds him right in the corner, swings it over, they bang it home.
From the corner, there's the answer. Jalen Maldonado. Silky smooth. Green taking it to the bucket. I believe they called a jump ball. And it will stay with Camden Eastside. Green has it again. Gives it up. Inside, a whistle and a foul, sending Jalen Long to the line.
I'll tell you, man, Jalen Long has been fighting like an absolute Rottweiler this entire time that he's been on the court. In game one, we're still bringing it, no matter the score. Right now, trying to extend the lead, taking on multiple players there, getting mauled in the lane there. And he's back up like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Get me to the line, coach.
First free throw is good. And still, over 6 minutes in, Camden Eastside in control.
Man, I'm loving what they're bringing right now. What they're lacking in size, they're making up for with speed and aggression.
Working it down low, drive and kick. 3-ball's too strong. Ethan Mbako with the board.
Yeah.
Had it poked away.
Oh.
Green, coast to coast, lay-in with the right hand.
Yeah, strong.
Now that's the Euro.
Yeah. Just had the ball control to take it all the way down with 2 defenders on him, put his head down and lays it up and in. Great play right there.
Just gave you the recipe for success, man. Speed and aggression. Awareness and active hands can be added onto the menu.
Yeah.
Inbound to Mbako. Working baseline, nice pass out to Grant, stepping into a 3, rattles out. No home rolls so far for the Lions, and a foul going against Roselle Catholic. Ethan Mbako, the brother of Mackenzie Mbako, who was committed to Duke, decommitted, now on his way to Indiana. Played alongside Simeon Wilcher, who's headed to St. John's, trying to reinvigorate that program. Akeel Watson went to Arizona State. Hey, it's some team. Sebastian Robinson to NJIT and Christian Pierre-Louis to St. Rose. So they were loaded with talent last season. Green spinning, lost the handle, but a foul is going to keep it here.
Yeah, that was lucky for Green. You saw him call for the isolation there, but the help defense quickly jumping on him, trying to take on 2 defenders. He gets a little tangled up, but draws the foul.
Baseline inbound. Inside, poked away by Hillsman. And a foul, once again, goes against Roselle Catholic. They're going to get Cordell Philemon. No. It looks like that's going to go against Camden Eastside. I thought for sure they were going to get Philemon.
There was a lot of contact, you know,
Yeah.
a little tango action. You get tangled up, you know.
Grant up top, driving left, a lot of contact, but a foul. Going to call that one on the floor. They've had some great players come through this program in the last decade. We were recounting before, obviously, Naz Reid, who has made himself some nice money in the NBA. And Mbako driving draws the foul. You also had Isaiah Briscoe, who is one of the best players the state has ever seen.
Yeah.
Many, many more.
Don't forget about Ethio Horton as well, who's now a Texas Longhorn. Over there is trying to make noise, and I believe his final season in college. That'll be a sight to see.
Cliff Omaruyi, who has starred at Rutgers the past couple of years.
Yeah.
Bro, you guys just the encyclopedia of Roselle Catholic over here? Jesus. You think you attended the school?
Well, they have been hard to miss over the past decade. I mean,
Yeah.
just perennially a powerhouse, and a lot of it thanks to Dave Boff. Coached here the past 15 seasons, won 4 Tournament of Champions titles, which, I mean, that is no easy task. That is the top team in the state. 4 times he did it in 15 years. And he's decided to hang him up.
Yeah.
So taking over for him will be Todd Decker, previously coached at St. Peter's Prep. He won back-to-back state championships there and also spent time at the Patrick School under legendary Coach Boyle. And now he's got a tall task to take over this Roselle Catholic program. Like we said, a perennial powerhouse.
Oh, fellas, I'll tell you right now, you talk about state championships and all of that, but for me, man, it's the Tournament of Champions. When you win that one, I mean, it really solidifies you. And to do it 4 times, good God.
Green 3 ball, rattles out, still loose. A fight for it. Great fight from Long, who lays it in. Jalen Long.
Wow.
Maybe the shortest guy in that little dog pile for the basketball, and he comes away with it and gets the 2.
Might be the shortest guy, but I promise you the size of the fight in this dog
And he's
is
got a
next
steal
level.
there. On the break, gives it up. Lay-in is good, and it's a 9-point lead for Camden Eastside. This is a team that got run out of the gym before by Elizabeth, especially in the second half. They got outscored by almost 20, and they have come to play against Roselle Catholic. On their own floor, they have a 20-11 lead. There's the answer. Much-needed 3-ball from Jalen Maldonado.
Yeah, right there. Just the patience with it. Took the ISO between the legs, pull-up 3-pointer, great shot.
Maldonado, only a sophomore. That one's off the mark. Pushing the pace is Jenkins. He lost it, and it'll go back to Camden Eastside. Maldonado, one Division I offer from Buffalo. But again, only a sophomore. You have to imagine many more on the horizon for him.
Well, the worst case scenario, you get some good wings when you go up there, you know.
That one's taken away. Maldonado handling. Jalen Grant takes it over. Hand off, and Baco step into it. No good. A lid on the rim right now for the Lions. $7:15 to play in the first half. 6-point deficit for Roselle Catholic. Floater with the right from the baseline, no good, and Baco's putback won't go. Third chance, though. Fourth chance, finally puts it up and in. Good fight there from Ethan and Baco. Green, no, but a foul. Fine move from Jahan Green.
Since the last game they've played, they have found a new set of legs, some life, fire burning inside of them, playing some great basketball here.
Yeah, Green and Long are by far the best players on this squad. And they have brought the energy here in their second game of the day. First free throw is good. Trying to up the lead to 5. And he makes it 6. Grant easing it across half court. Grant takes it right. Up off glass and in. That's a tough finish.
tough angle, man. You saw that having to really float that one over the defender and gets the perfect touch on it to get it home.
Grant, 6 Division I offers. Seton Hall, Auburn, Kansas State. Trying to get his team back in it, but a turnover here. Camden Eastside had a chance to extend the lead, but a sloppy fast break. Some good hustle from Grant, and it's back to the Lions.
Yep, the Lions trying to turn this thing around before the end of the first half. Only down by 4 right now. They can very well do it.
I'm kind of worrying right now for Camden Eastside, as no matter what their efforts have done, they just can't pull that far away right now. And, you know, Roselle Catholic starting off just a little bit slow. They're still right there.
Straight on 3 ball, and Baco no good. In the lane, keeping the pivot foot, but no good on the layup is Belfield. Belfield saves it. Up and under, layup won't go again. I said it before, but a lid on the rim for Roselle Catholic. And great defense from Maldonado, forces the double dribble.
Even with the missed shots, though, Jack, I mean, they still hanging around. I mean, only a 4-point deficit, not playing their best basketball that we've grown accustomed with the reputation, whether you've seen them or not. And they're still, I don't know if I've ever said this, they're in control of the game while being down.
Yeah.
Step in 3 ball, too strong. Chased into the corner, out of bounds. And it looks like it's going to, go to Camden Eastside. Originally they signaled Roselle Catholic ball, but Camden Eastside to inbound. Full court pressure from the Lions. Nice save in transition. Pull up at the free throw line is good. Back up to 6.
It's a good fast break. You got a 2-on-1. You don't want to force the pass there. The defender gave you the shot. He takes it and he makes the jumper. Hard shot.
Grant another 3. That one's off. And Baco has the rebound on the putback.
Right now trying to chip away at them. They can't crack pass. Eastside Kansas 4-point lead.
Roselle Catholic team that finished 22-5 last year after losing their first 3 games out of state. They came back and dominated in New Jersey. Inside, layup is no good. I saved the equipment.
Saved my laptop.
And it'll go back to Roselle Catholic.
Actually, fellas, this is my father's laptop. Real quick, shout out Pops, his birthday.
Happy
Happy birthday, Pops.
So, gonna have to celebrate tomorrow. Tomorrow I had to come out and work, So he said, let's go get out of the house, go do your thing. I'll see you tomorrow. Not that big deal.
That's great. 2:30 to play in the first half. 24-20. Roselle Catholic inching their way back in it. And in fact, all 5 of Roselle Catholic's losses last year came out of state. They lost to Duncanville from Texas, Sunrise Christian from Kansas, Gonzaga from Washington, D.C., all 3 to start the year. And then they lost to Paul VI from Virginia in the Hoop Ball Classic, and Montverde from Florida in the Metro Classic.
So I just want you to know, of course, I was just talking about how great New Jersey basketball is. Notice all those academies, though, they get kids from out of different states. So when you get the best kids from out of state, it's a little different as opposed to the best kids in state. So we still got the best basketball in New Jersey, and I stand by it for the 5th time.
2:05 to play in the first half. That free throw is no good. Jahan Green with the board. I think it's safe to say this is not the game that we expected. Into the lane and laying it in is Jalen Long plus a foul.
Man, we talked about it in that game for Elizabeth, but somebody really got to get over to Camden Eastside, get one of these 2 some more offers, man. They're playing right into it, right before our eyes. I mean, going against some staunch competition right now. And the two main men for Camden Eastside are absolutely taking over.
Amazing take and one opportunity. I don't know what turned them around after the first game, but right now there's a fire I don't even know how to say a word, ignited under them.
It's like the Looney Tunes at halftime. You got some of Mike's secret stuff. You know, you get back after it.
Yeah, probably. That's what it is.
Long and Green have been spectacular all day for Camden Eastside. They have a 6-point lead. And another giveaway by Roselle Catholic, an unforced error. And with 1 minute to play, Camden Eastside will have a chance to add to a 6-point advantage. Long wanted that one, didn't get it. Green on the near side, pulling up, got it. If it's not Jalen Long, it's Jahan Green. Doing it all sorts of ways, and they lead by 8. That one poked away, still loose. Roselle Catholic lucky to recover. Maldonado pull up, short. Hillsman fight for it, out of bounds, back to Camden Eastside.
Well, I don't know if you guys can see it, but not much movement being done right now for the Lions. A lot of standing around. You just see two people cutting to the basket, but a lot of ISO ball as well and forcing up some tough shots.
20 seconds to go in the first half. Looks like Camden Eastside might hold on for the last one.
Just got to make sure I appreciate Carmelo Anthony a little more with the ISO, you know.
Jab,
man.
step, jab.
Down to 5 seconds. Green in some trouble. Gives it up. 3 left. 2 left. Out of bounds. Off the knee. Back to Roselle Catholic.
I think there's no 5-second closely guarded in the
Yeah,
NBA,
right.
you know. Otherwise, man might have not had a career.
Mbako running start. Full court heat. No good. I mean, I'm almost speechless. We come here at the end of the first half. We kind of thought Roselle Catholic was going to come in here and steamroll a Camden Eastside team in their second game of the day. They got beat up on by Elizabeth before, and while we know Roselle Catholic lost a lot, we saw them at the Get In, Get Out showcase. They have still a very strong team, plenty of college Division I recruits on the roster, and Camden Eastside just came out and took it to them.
No disrespect to Camden Eastside, because I am so impressed with how they've bounced back here with the 8-point lead. Count it, 8-point lead here at halftime. But something tells me that Roselle Catholic might have taken them just a little bit lightly in this one. And the way that you see Long and Green playing right now, the two of them have the team on their back, and they're getting after it. As I don't know, man. That's what you need. Your best players got to step up. Shout out O. Might as well just jump in the shot, man.
Well, a crazy first half. We're going to step aside. We got 4 minutes left in the half. We got an interview coming up. Don't go anywhere here on All Abilities Live.
Back here on All Abilities Live, we got another quality interview coming right at you. This time, we got my man Mustafa Lawrence in the building. Mustafa, a 2016 grad from North Tech. First off, Mustafa, talk about your time at North Tech and what it did for you, not only as a person, but as a player.
As a player, I won 3 state championships back-to-back. So I was the first in the city, first really in public school to win a three-peat at North Tech. Scored over 2,000 points. Had over 10 offers straight out of high school. But I mean, as a player, it brought me to a different level. I was supposed to go to Roselle Catholic. 2 days before school, I chose to go to North Tech. My dad was mad at me, but it worked out for the good. Ended up winning 3 states, back 3-peat. So I mean, it was a good choice for me.
Can't really complain about that, man. You know, putting your name and the city on the map for sure. But talk to me about going on to that next level. I believe you played at Norfolk State. What was your time like playing there, man?
So at Norfolk State, I got to win a MEAC championship. So we won a MEAC, got to add another ring to the collection. Went on a March Madness. Won our playing game in March Madness. We beat Appalachian State And then we end up we ran into Gonzaga. That got a little ugly. But yeah, I was only there for 1 year. The consecutive years, my freshman year, I was at Missouri State. Coach got fired, so I transferred to Fresno State. Was there. Then I chose to come back home. Get a chance to compete for a championship. Got to win that. Got to go to March Madness, which was a dream of mine. So I got to accomplish that. So it was a good college career.
Man, speaking of the college career, and then the accolades just keep on coming. And then you add on to it, you go to grad school at LSU. Talk about your time there, man, and how it's just helped you develop.
So going into working out, getting ready to go sign a pro contract, I get a call from Will Wade to come join the staff, with me actually having a year eligibility left, which I tried to use but wasn't able to use it. NCAA disqualified me because I was recruited. Switching, I got to be the player development. I mean, doing 6 a.m. to 2 a.m.s in the morning, helping them we had a undefeated regular season, 12-0 the regular season, with me being able to be the head of the scout team and all that. Have undefeated regular season. I mean, that was big for me, and which gave me my coaching experience, which I'm headed to now.
And man, talk about that more for us. We know you're still very much ingrained in the basketball community, as we still got the game coming on right behind us here. But talk to us, man. How's it been going for you? What you been working on? What do you got coming next for us?
So I'm just now returning back to the state. I'm gonna be here down, helping out North Tech, which we play here last game tonight. Giving back to the kids. Unfortunately, I didn't have a guy who went Division I on my bench. So, just giving some jewels back, being able to help them. I mean, in my city, a lot of coaches didn't, play on that level or get to where I've been. So, I'm trying to, help out, give it back a little bit.
And man, with such an impressive resume and the development, playing at the D1 level, you've been all around. You got it done 3 times at the high school level. What would you say is the most important part for kids to develop on their game these days?
One is learning the game, being a student of the game. I mean, anybody can go to the gym. Anybody go to the park and shoot. Anybody can say they're working on their ball handle. But if you're not being a student, learning the game, learning the little things matter, everything else is pointless. You can spend 8 hours in the gym, but what you do for 8 hours. So that's one thing I can say is learn the game, be a student of the game.
And man, talk to us. We're going to see North Tech a little bit later on. We know the big name players. Give me some gems right now to look out for that might not be getting the recognition that you think that they should be.
We got Malcolm Bragg, Marcus Bragg. We actually got one of our main guys, Bug, but he actually played football, so we don't know if we're going to have him tonight. We got a sophomore big, Jalen. We got two other guys that I'm giving confidence to coming off the bench, Shane and little guard, Jordan. Then we actually have one big factor, sophomore. His name is Elijah. Hey, you're going to see a lot of him tonight.
For sure, man. Hey, we'll see what happens here. Another quality interview from All Abilities Live, and we'll see you guys soon.
Good work by Brandon on the sidelines, going and getting some interviews for us. Jack Bartek, John Edmond back in the booth here at Roselle Catholic, the Lions Den, and the Lions trying to protect their home court. Coming out of the break, they scored 4 straight, but free throws for Jalen Long. He split him, and now Jahan Green gets an offensive board, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the Lions coming out of the gate, got a corner three-pointer. Trying to get back and involved in this one, only down by 5 now. But Camden Eastside, they have been strong in the first half, looking to continue that here in the second.
And we said it at the end of that first half, not how we expected this game to go. But Camden Eastside has come out with some fire. And we'll see how Roselle Catholic can respond. Like I said, out of the break, they had some energy and cut it back down to 4. But now it's back up to 6 after 2 pairs of split free throws. Hillsman into the lane, gives it up, and Mbako lays it in.
Okay, yeah, I was a little surprised he passed that one up when he was wide open. That could have been an easy layup, but found him cutting and resulted in a layup anyways.
I thought Mbako was about to go up and dunk it, but didn't take any chances with the lay-in. And now a whistle. A foul will give it back to Roselle Catholic. So this is more what we expected to see out of the Lions coming out of the gate. Almost 4 minutes into the second half already. Grant, fall away, short.
Yeah.
3-on-1 break, and Long takes it himself and finishes with aggressiveness.
Kind of wanted to see on that possession right there at Roselle Catholic. You didn't want to see him just, you know, take it all the way down, take the pull-up jumper. You kind of wanted to see the ball move around, but it stayed in his hand a bit too much. Too much ISO ball right now for Roselle Catholic.
And Baco stole the backdoor feed from his own teammate. Kick out to the corner. That three won't go. Long thought about a step back three. Now working to the lane. No good. Rebound picked up by Jenkins. In the full court. Nice Euro step. No good on the lane, but he's fouled, and he'll shoot two.
You can see the talent right now for this Roselle Catholic squad. It's just could be played a little more. You can see the chemistry really not there right now. It's still fall ball, trying to get the early rust off. I'm sure this team is going to be much more oiled up when it comes to the regular season.
First free throws off. I'll tell you what, we keep feeling like they're going to get back in it, Roselle Catholic. And I think you said it perfectly in the first half. They're down, but they still feel like they're in control. They're running out of time. 5 minutes down in the second half. I mean, they're going to have to start to figure things out quickly. They still trail it by 5.
Well, they're starting to lose a little bit control. I don't know if I've ever said that in a game, to be honest. I'm like,
oh,
to be
tough
down.
Walk there on Long, and maybe just a little
Catalyst for
push.
change.
Yeah, a little push that Roselle Catholic needed to get it back and try and get on a run here.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen a team down in control. Does that even make sense? Like, but that's what it truly feels like.
Listen, I hear what you're coming from. You don't see it often, but that's what this game is feeling like. That three ball's off. Hillsman, a nice offensive board and put back.
He should be doing that every time. Every time, grabbing the offensive rebound, defensive rebounds, going up easy.
Hillsman has one Division I offer from Hampton. He can jump out of the gym.
Yeah.
Driving in and drawing the foul. That's one thing that Camden Eastside has done superbly in this game. Playing aggressive, getting to the bucket, and getting themselves to the line. And don't tune out of this one, because coming up next, we got, for my money, the best two games of the day coming up after this. Camden, who was a national team last year, lost obviously some big names, but they're going to have another great year this year, and they are taking on one of the best players in the state in Matt Hodge and St. Rose. That is going to be a fun showcase of talent. And then coming up after them, the Patrick School and Union Catholic. So much talent in these next two games coming up. You are not going to want to miss it. Jack Bartek, Brandon Morazzo, John Edmond. We will have those games for you as Hillsman takes it to the bucket and draws the N1. You said it, John.
Yeah.
Every possession.
Every possession, he should be able to do that. And you clearly see the height difference, and plus he could jump out the gym as well. That's too easy for him. Finally got past that 4-point lead, 5-point lead that they couldn't get over, and can cut the lead down to 1, which he does.
Free throws good. It's a 1-point deficit, 33-32. Camden Eastside still leading, but seeing it slip away. Oh, and dribbled off the foot out of bounds. Roselle Catholic has it back with a chance to take the lead.
Jack, that was the most uncanniest of timing I've ever seen in my life. As the ball legitimately slips away, goes out of bounds. That's a turnover.
Roselle Catholic has not led in the game. Hillsman fouled, and he'll have a chance at 2 free throws to give the Lions their first advantage of the day.
See, every time that is supposed to happen. Put his head down, take it to the rim. He's either going to get fouled or it's going to be an easy layup or bang out for him.
every time he does enter the lane, it almost feels like he does have the capability.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for him to just dunk on somebody because he's got the hops. And
He tried it on the first play of the game.
Yeah.
You know, it just seems like he could do that almost any time that he wants to. I'm waiting for it to come again.
Comes up empty at the line. Great hustle. Getting on the floor. That was Long and Cordell Philemon. Full effort on display. The jump ball arrow, I believe, stays with Roselle Catholic. As a coach, you gotta love to see guys diving on the floor in October. That is a dog mentality right there. Wiping up some sweat. And after the missed pair of free throws, Roselle Catholic will get another chance to take the lead. Whistle up top. That foul is obviously going to be on the floor, so a side out of bounds for the Lions. Oh, great first step from Grant. Good help defense, and they forced the turnover.
How about that first step from Grant, though? I mean, Allen Iverson.
Yeah,
that's oh my God, the separation.
I mean, it was clear as day. He had the wide openest lane I've ever seen in my life.
Rumor has it the defender's still going left.
Jahan Green, nice dish off, an easy lay-in, and it's back up to 3. We are almost halfway through the second half, and while Roselle Catholic has gotten back in it, they still cannot find a way to get the lead. Grant, that will be a big one, knocks it down. Jalen Grant ties it up at 35.
Still haven't cracked it getting the lead, but definitely ties it up. Here's a chance for it. Just got to get a stop.
Nice take, and the lay-in's good. Looked like it was going to be a slam for a second.
That looked real LeBron-esque. The way he went up, cocked back.
He almost missed by holding himself to a layup. Had too much energy moving towards the bucket, but he laid it in, and now a miss. Tracked down by Green. And Camden Eastside has it back. Long into the lane, dishing it off. Unforced error. Roselle Catholic has it back. 9:45 to go.
Oh, man, the big fella's got to hang on to this one. You see his point guard put him in prime position to make the layup, and he left it right there for him, just couldn't grab hold of it.
Back door, it's Grant. Ooh, quick and twitchy. Gives it up to Hillsman. Into the lane, tied up.
Hill's been doing such a great job inside here in the second half. Really starting to turn things up here for the Lions.
Long has it across the timeline, and Camden Eastside wants to talk it over. And you feel like this is the potential turning point of this game. If Roselle Catholic wants to put their stamp on it, it would start right here. And Camden Eastside could also throw a wet blanket on Roselle Catholic if they're able to get a bucket here.
That was good. You're not wrong. That was good. That one took me for a loop, buddy. But yeah, I mean, we're tied up 37-37, 9 minutes and 7 seconds. Separating these two from a, I guess you could say a trip with destiny for bragging rights, because it's not really going on any record right now, but it's a great showcase that we got going here at Hooptober Fest. You know, some quality basketball being played, but I don't know, man. It still feels like Roselle Catholic is in the lead. I can understand completely why you're taking a timeout. If you're Camden Eastside, they need a bucket here right now. They need to start getting that momentum going. You just got to start gelling like they were in that first half.
And listen, nobody wants to be the moral victory guy, but
nope.
9 minutes, no matter what the outcome is, you got to be happy if you're Camden Eastside. I mean, you have played up to a high level after a tough loss to start your day. Oh,
At
what a
high
tough
level.
finish from Long. He said, I don't want a moral victory, I want a victory.
I'll tell you right now, I haven't seen a guy play above his size since Isaiah Thomas was on the Boston Celtics.
Oh, big answer for Mbako, and the Lions lead for the first time today. Grant trying to jump the passing lane. Numbers for Camden Eastside. Green in the lane, no good. Hillsman with the board in transition. Grant stopping on a dime, lays it off. Green with a block. And another save of the technology. I'm getting put to the test over here.
Jackie just definitely went up to a 4-star recruit on the
right.
I mean, Jackie with the cat-like reflexes there, protected the equipment, protected my beautiful face. I mean, what a guy.
Working inside, layup is good for Brandon Jenkins. And just like that, the script has been flipped. It's a 3-point lead for Roselle Catholic.
I'll tell you, these Roselle Catholic defenders are messing me up right now. Every time you see the defense chants coming, they get in on the clap mid-game. I mean, just the confidence. It's throwing me off.
Another stop. Grant in transition. This time he'll slow it down.
Oh,
Driving, had it stolen away.
great steal right there.
Long.
Great ball
Green.
movement.
Oh, the layup is just off, but a foul.
Oh,
That would have been a big one if he could have finished it.
could have got that and one with a chance to tie it up there. Got to go up just a little stronger than that. But great transition. How about the strip steal and then the pass leading to the foul? Camden Eastside coming to play. Nice job.
Only they held the lead the whole game. Finally just lost it here in the last minute. But they still have the fight. They're not losing the fight.
First free throw is good. Back down to 2. Green knocks down a pair. The Tigers will not go away easy. 7:10 to play. They could really use a stop here. Mbako stepping into it. Rattles out. Fight for the board. Great hustle from Long, and he throws it off the legs of Maldonado. Great play from Jalen Long.
Matthew Dellavedova is somewhere smiling down at the court saying, hey, you got to be scrappy, you got to be intelligent, and you got to get the ball back any way that you can. And it was all right there. Great job.
Yeah, but right now in this situation, that top of the key three-pointer right in someone's face is not something that you take right now. Not a great shot
Green
selection.
to the bucket and fouled. And he'll have a chance to get the lead back for the Tigers. 6.5 minutes to play.
Got to make these count right now, though.
It feels like this might end up going down to the wire. 42 to 41. 6:20 to play. At the line, Jahan Green. And now we got to avoid some slippage. We'll get the towel out. So between Green and Long, the Tigers have done everything they can to stay in this one. And they're going to have a chance over these last 6 minutes to steal away a great victory.
I know Roselle's hosting right now. We really thank them for hosting, but I can't even lie, fellas. The way that we are seeing the effort coming from Camden Eastside, I would love to see them get rewarded here with a win.
Yeah.
I mean, they are just dogs right now. And the only team to play 2 games
Twice.
today. I mean, good stuff.
First free throw is good. A chance to take the lead back here. Knocks it down. Green has been good at the line today. 43 to 42. Grant. Little motion offense here for the Lions. Hillsman working the lane, poked away.
Fantastic
Long has it.
defense.
In transition, blocked away by Hillsman. Saved by Mbako. Now Hillsman, 3-on-2 break. Grant lays it in. What a sequence.
Wow. Wow.
Camden Eastside working quickly, and now Green will settle it.
What did I just watch? That was insane.
Man, Hillsman is a super athlete. Has the steal here. He's going to try and fly. Oh, he can't get the lay-in to roll, and it goes out of bounds. Back to Camden Eastside. He tried to take 2 steps of a takeoff from the free throw line and just ran out of runway.
I'm sorry, was that not a foul? Was there no contact there?
It certainly could have been called. 5:02 to go. 1 point, Roselle Catholic lead. Baseline, fall away, no. A whistle on the floor, and it looks like it's going to stay with Camden Eastside. I think they got Jenkins bumping down low. What a game this has been. Easily the best of the day so far.
I was just going to say that, Jack. I mean, no disrespect. Who would have thought out of all the matchups that we had that this would be our best matchup of the day thus far? And that's a credit to Camden Eastside right now. They are just getting after it, man. Only down 1 right now, controlling most of the game, and a chance to retake the lead.
4:15 to go. Oh, and a travel. That is an unfortunate turnover, and Roselle Catholic will have a chance to extend the lead. Got to be careful with that pivot foot. It's been about 2 or 3 years now where they have really zeroed in on that pump fake travel. Jenkins down low, pulls it out and resets it. Grant lost the handle right to Hillsman. Inside, nice work on the pivot foot and lays it in. It's a 3-point game.
Hillsman is, and I just looked at the crowd and scanned the crowd to see people's reactions after that bucket. They're just shaking their heads saying, man, that boy's nasty.
Trying to work quickly, a whistle. Home crowd can't believe it, but 2 shots upcoming. Camden Eastside's got to hurry up with this running clock. And now it finally stops. I believe they're going to say that was on the floor, which is a little hard for me to picture because all the contact came during the lay-in attempt.
Go ahead, Jack. You can say it. You declare shenanigans. It's fine.
Well, I just don't know exactly what's happening. Now it looks like... Did they call a technical foul? Now they're clearing the lane.
Oh. Wow.
There is definitely some confusion here.
Got to convert that, young fella.
It looks to be technical free throws.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Huh.
Must have been something said on the court. Sometimes just gets the best of you. You didn't really mean to say it. I've been there more than once.
Tyrone Washam splits a pair.
Whoa.
And I don't know what is going on now because now 2 more free throws coming up. It's Jahan Green. He leaves the first one short. The lane is still empty.
Well, just like the Bermuda Triangle, I feel like this is just going to be one of those great mysteries that we never solve.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, and this is not like a regular season game either. This is a showcase. You usually don't see technical fouls in showcases.
I don't think I've ever seen a pair of back-to-back technical free throws plus the possession. What's going on?
And Camden Eastside, they didn't take advantage of it. And now we got another whistle. I don't know what the issue is this time. They could have taken the lead if they knocked down all of those free throws.
Yeah.
Instead, they still trail it by 2. That will be the moment that if they are not able to get back into this one, you'll come back and point to.
Got to make the free throws, man. I've seen too many teams go down. I think it's time they start whipping out the Rick Barry, high percentage shot. You control the ball a little bit, Who cares how it looks as long as it's effective?
Long takes it all the way into the backcourt. 46-44, Roselle Catholic advantage. 3-ball from the wing, it's good! Huge 3-ball!
What a shot.
Madi McNair stepping up and knocking it down. And Camden Eastside has the lead with 2:42 to play. And Baco trying to answer. That won't go. And he fouls the rebounder.
Forcing it.
What a turn of events.
That's what I was talking about earlier on. Just forcing the shots, forcing the baskets right there. Did not need that. No shot clock. Could have found something better.
I'll tell you right now, this game has more plot twists than an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
2 free throws here. Chance to extend the lead. Front end of a 1-and-1 is good. What a game.
You can say that again. So the key for
Second free throw is good, and we got a timeout with 2:36 to play. And if you are in the Roselle Catholic huddle right now, what are you saying?
I don't think you want to hear that on a live broadcast, for me, to be honest with you, Jackie.
Well, I'll put it simple for you. Take care of the ball. Take timely and quality shots. We don't need to force or rush anything. Yes, it is 2 minutes 36 seconds left. You're only down by 3. You can get a great shot. You can get a 2. You can get something inside. Play some defense, get a stop, and then get the lead that way, or you can tie up the game. But there's nothing to rush here.
I'll tell you right now, though, I think I found the recipe for success for Camden Eastside. Entering the regular season, they got to play just a little warm-up game before they get into the actual game. You know, just get hot and ready, because when this team gets that core temperature to a certain level, they're ready to go, man.
Set the scene for you, 49-46. Camden Eastside in front. 2:36 to play on the road, looking to upset last year's #1 team in the state.
In the Lions' Den.
I know it's just the fall showcase, but this is the type of thing that can set the tone for your season. 2:30 to go. And Paco is isolated. Gives it up. Trying to work it to him in the post. He gets it there.
Gotta help there.
Kick out. Grant thought about it. Gives it up. Corner 3. Short. Offensive rebound. They'll get another look at it. Another 3-ball. That one's good.
There you go. See what I said?
Belfield ties it up at 49.
I appreciate the effort from Green coming with the audio defense.
Yeah.
Under 2 minutes to play.
Fellas, we're going to see free basketball?
It could happen.
Green. Oh, nice change of direction. He's fouled, and he'll shoot 2.
Nice job. Green been getting to the line all game long. Taking the contact, just knowing he's got to make a play, especially down the stretch here with short time.
I'll tell you what, they have been fouls. Roselle Catholic has not gotten the benefit of the whistle in their own gym today.
Nope.
At least that one was a foul, but probably could have gone uncalled. First free throw is money for Jahan Green. He has been spectacular. Lining up the second one. It's good. 2-point lead for Camden Eastside. 1:40 to go. There's a buzz in the crowd right now. And Baco, nice spin move into the lane. Gives it up. Hillsman reverse lay-in. Wow. Woo, he floated on that one.
Fellas, I thought he was going to go with the reverse jam for a second.
Yeah.
He probably could have.
Iguodala just retired, man. I mean, we could have saw the Celtics coming right there.
Back even, 51 apiece. 1:15 to go. Green is isolated. Taking it himself. Kick out. He walked before. Roselle Catholic has it back with a chance to take the lead. Some nice defense there from Ethan Mbako as well.
Fellas, I'll tell you right now, the last time I felt a tense moment in my life like this, I was trying to see if I was going to pass high school chemistry.
60 ticks to play in the Lions' den. Mbako keeping the pivot foot. A whistle before he had made the bucket to take the lead, but a timeout will wipe it away, and Roselle Catholic will talk about it.
Coach didn't have any faith in him right there. Oh, man, I'm just joking, by the way, but.
Beautiful finish by Mbako.
I don't know how you call the timeout there. I mean, he's in a decent position. He's got the size. I think you got to trust him there more, you know?
So you're Roselle Catholic. You have a wealth of talent on this roster, probably 5 or 6 guys that you could trust to take the last shot. Who are you putting the ball in the hands of? It's got to be Mbako.
I think it could go to Mbako. I don't know, man. Your boy Hillsborough got a chance. I don't know, man. You got options, but I don't know. Maybe start the offense with Mbako, let him draw something, and somebody cut him back. You know they're going to zone in on him. So you can see they're already talking about it. I think it's going to come right now. I'm calling it right now. Mbako is going to start this offense, and it's going to go over to Hillsborough right now.
All I know is we cannot have overtime. That is my one plea. 53 seconds to go. Grant gives it up to Mbako. Nice job keeping the poise and laying it in. Roselle Catholic lead is 2. They dial up the pressure, full court. McNair, fall away. Too strong off glass. Green the rebound, put back. No, but he's fouled. Almost a chance at an N1.
There was a wide open 3 up top if somebody could have picked their head up. I want to go back to that Roselle Catholic bucket with Mbako there. That was not planned. Mbako said to the inbounder, "What are you doing right now?" When he threw that out, he had prime positioning, but the busted play falls right to their main man, and he gets it home to take the lead. But a chance to tie it here for Green.
He's been so good at the free throw line, especially here in game 2, and he knocks down the first.
The will to win now.
Got to show the ice in the veins right now if you're Jahan Green.
I just hope he's not D'Angelo Russell the way he plays for the Lakers.
30.7 to play. This one to tie. Good. Clutch free throws from Jahan Green, stepping up once again for the Tigers. 53-53.
Got to lock it here, fellas.
Roselle Catholic going to slow it down and presumably take the last one. Down to 15. Grant pounds it up top, pulls it out. 12 seconds to go. Into the lane. Floater. Yes! And the foul!
Wow. My goodness.
Jalen Grant has a chance to make it a 3-point game with 6 seconds to go.
Gotta be kidding me. He wanted the ISO. He told Hillsborough, clear out, I got this right now. And to finish that, unbelievable.
And I don't think they have any more timeouts.
Got the free throw. 3-point game. They have to go the length of the court in 6 seconds. Need a 3. Green takes it across, gives it up, long from the corner. He's fouled! Oh, no! And there might be a riot here in the Lions' den.
Wow.
And it is going to be Jalen Long with 3 free throws to tie it.
I mean, he has to hit the shots, though. He has to hit these 3 shots.
I am nervous, and I'm not even the one shooting them. 1.1 on the clock. Needs all 3. First one's good. Nothing but net.
I'll tell you right now, the last time I saw the Lions Den erupt like this, Pretty sure Ken Shamrock and his brother were battling for see what team they were going to end up fighting for in the UFC.
Second one's good. He has hardly even hit the rim.
He's got to make this last one. Come on, young fella, you got it. Put the team on your back. I want this free basketball.
For the tie. Good! All even, 56 apiece.
Oh, wow, and you could see him saying right now, I said we ain't going nowhere.
Letting them hear about it. All even at 56.
Wow.
Timeout, Roselle Catholic. They want to talk about it. You got one shot, and this is where coaching comes into play. Obviously, no head coaches allowed on the bench in fall ball. What is the best thing you have in your pocket here? Take it out. And this is one shot to win it.
Man, I'm telling you right now, you can't let anything inside. You gotta live and die with a long shot here. Let them take the three. They got 1.1 seconds to get it off. I believe it takes 0.3. We've established in the NBA to get the shot off.
Yeah.
So maybe a little more because they're a little younger. So maybe you give them about 0.5. So it's doable. But I think you got to live and die by the three. It is what it is. Clog the paint, and if someone puts you home on a dagger, I think you just live with it.
Here we go. It could happen, or you could try to force a foul.
They have to go full court.
They have to go full
no
court.
advancement of the ball in high school basketball.
That changes everything.
Yeah, we might be going to overtime, fellas.
They need the Christian Leitner. 1.1. And Baco to inbound. Hits Grant. Half court. Did he get it off? I don't know if it would have counted either way. And now we get to see what the overtime format is. I mean, your guess is as good as mine.
3 minutes, fellas.
We didn't expect to see overtime, and now they're putting 3 minutes on the clock. So
wow.
I guess that's what they're going to do. I mean, this has been spectacular.
Best game of the afternoon, bar none.
This is one of the best games I have called in a while.
Wow.
And this is fall ball. Like, this should not be this intense, but home team, great energy. You got a dark horse here coming in here trying to prove something. It's all coming together for the perfect storm.
Well, Jackie, when you want the best beer around this time, you go to Oktoberfest. You want the best basketball at this time, you go to Hooptoberfest.
Jack Bartek, Brandon Marazzo, John Edmond. We got a great finish here at Roselle Catholic High School. All even at 56. 3 minutes on the clock. We got showcase basketball overtime.
Fellas,
what more could you ask for?
We still have 5 more games after this.
I mean, I don't know. This game has been spectacular. It's been amazing. And although we really didn't want the overtime, I'm kind of eager to see what's going to happen and who's going to win.
You guys can speak for yourselves. I was here for it at the entire time. All right? With all due respect, I get paid by the hour around here. Right?
If you're tuning in for Camden and St. Rose, don't worry. They're on deck warming up right behind us. I'm excited for that one. But we got to duke this one out first and see who comes out on top. Camden Eastside trying to pull the upset. To me, they already won. Forget the score. They won what they needed to win in this game.
Jackie, I hear you, and you're not wrong, but we ain't here for more victories.
No, of course.
We here to take over.
McNair to start the overtime period, no good, and Hillsman has the board. Grant had the big bucket for Roselle Catholic to end the second half. Can't make that one. Long up ahead. That one's good.
Wow.
Camden Eastside gets out early to a 2-point lead in overtime.
Just no threes here if you're Camden Eastside. You got to let them tie it up. Not going to hurt you, but going down one with this short a time.
Ball away for Hillsman. That is so tough.
Oh, so smooth.
Dirk Nowitzki, is that you?
2 minutes to go. All even at 58. You feel like the longer this goes, the worse it is for Camden Eastside. If they're going to put it away, they got to do it in this overtime period.
Well, he's killing the clock now. There's no close 5 here.
Green to the bucket, lay in, no, just off, and Baco the board. Strong rebound from Ethan Baco, taking it himself across the timeline and now resets it. Hillsman wants it in the low post, can't get it to him. And Baco backing down, almost lost it. Good ball movement. Maldonado for three. Too strong. And Baco the board. Can't get the putback to go. Third chance is good.
Wow.
Roselle Catholic up 2, 1:15 to play.
The strength, the power down low to grab those couple of rebounds and put that one back up and in.
Didn't even jump.
Yeah.
Right about a minute to go. Into the lane, floater, book it. All even at 60. 52 seconds left. Grant taking it across. And Baco wants it. One-on-one with McNair. Across the lane, got it, and the foul.
Baco was cold-blooded.
Big one for Ethan and Baco, and a chance to make it 3 at the line.
Man, there's a surgeon in the post.
Oh.
Just so cerebral down there. He wants it. Give it to him. He goes, you're going to put one defender on me right now. No problem. You're going to bring that help defense. I'll battle through, get the and one, and I'll make this a 3-point game with 41.9 remaining.
Hey, it's in the bloodline. His brother, Mackenzie, one of the top recruits in the state last year, ended up headed to Indiana to be a Hoosier. And his brother trying to follow in those footsteps. But first trying to make it a 3-point game with this free throw. Left it short. Still a 2-point game. 40 seconds left. Eastside working quickly. Into the lane. Oh, great defense from Hillsman.
Should have passed that off, man. He had the numbers game down low.
No shot clock. You got a foul here.
I don't know.
And they give up the foul, and Jalen Grant is going to try and put this one away with a pair of free throws.
I was going to say that is probably the last person that you want at the free throw line here. But
what a game.
Green really should have passed that one over, man. Had the numbers with the big fellas, and they had the height down there too. Rocking with it. They could have got that one back, but it's going to hurt them. But what an effort.
First free throw is good for Grant. Second one coming with a chance to make it 4 and probably end this one with just 23 seconds to go. Got it. And he shushes whoever was talking smack to him. 20 seconds to go. Long into the lane. No good, but a foul. So it looks like we're going to get the free throw game here. Long is a little slow to get up. And he will shoot 2. A chance to cut it down to 2. I wonder if you consider maybe a purposeful miss here if you make the first one.
I don't know with the height that they're giving up, but I really don't know
Baco,
what to do.
and Baco and Hillsman down there might be too tall of a task to grab a rebound over them. Now they got to clean up some sweat. This game was supposed to end a while ago, and at 2:40, it was supposed to be Camden and St. Rose. If you're looking for that one, they're still coming on deck, and a good one it will be. Two great squads, looking forward to that one, but we had overtime at Hooptoberfest. Who would have thought? And especially who would have thought it would have been Camden Eastside pulling up and making life difficult for Roselle Catholic in their own gym.
I will say, though, if they can pull the win off regardless, this is one of the games where Long and Green and Co. are going to be talking 20 years now to their kids. We went to battle with the Roselle Catholic. It was Hooptoberfest, and we took them to OT. Nobody thought we could do it, and here we were.
And it's a great omen to their season, right? I mean, this is a great feeling. You're hanging with a great team in Roselle Catholic, and they will hang on to that one as they get ready to go for their season. Pair of free throws good for Long. 17 seconds to go. Got a foul, and they do give it up, and Hillsman will try and keep this one out of reach.
If he could miss one, 16 seconds to get back up the court.
Yeah.
A lot of time.
More than enough time.
Two free throws, not a 1-and-1.
No.
Oh, the first one's too strong. So at best, it could be a 3-point game, and Camden Eastside will have a chance to tie. And now we have a hold-up at the scorer's
I
table.
think they're trying to say that might be a 1-and-1.
Well, the problem is now he's already shot it. Oh. There might have been a foul out?
Yeah.
Wow. We are seeing all sorts of things that I never would have guessed we would have seen in a showcase game. We've seen technical fouls, overtime, foul outs.
How great would it be if number 4 just checks in right now and ends up just drilling a 3 in the corner?
Oh.
Second free throw. That one rattles
Whoa.
out. 15 seconds left. It's a 2-point game. Long has it. One-on-one with Grant. 10 seconds to play. Driving left, kick out, corner 3. It's good! And a timeout, Roselle Catholic. The inbound was almost stolen. Camden Eastside has a 1-point lead with 2 seconds to go.
So, fellas, it wasn't number 4, but it wasn't corner 3. That's what I'm talking about. The never say quit attitude from Camden Eastside in this one, baby. I'm here for it. This is what it's about. You gotta be kidding me.
4 seconds remain.
Yo.
Roselle Catholic's gonna have a shot at it. But wow.
Wow.
It doesn't get much better than this.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
There's a kid doing a lap on the court right now. Do they have to do the lap because of the game winner? And this is lap number 2.
It's making it. Oh, never mind. Thought we were going for 3.
Yeah. But wow, just the patience, the drive, the kick out. Had enough space to take it up for the layup and get fouled, but kicked it out to the corner. Went on the leap of faith, drilled it from the corner. 65-64.
This is it. Last chance for Roselle Catholic. 4 seconds to go. They got to go the length of the court. They trail it by 1. Hillsman at the 3-point line. Layup! It's going at the horn! Wow! Oh my God! Eric Hillsman!
Oh, our camera guy's going down. Everybody's hitting the floor. You gotta be kidding me.
What? Eric Hillsman just went 90 feet in 4 seconds to win the game for the Lions.
That's gonna be our player of the game for sure after hitting a shot like that. 66-65. I don't even know what we just saw there, man. I mean, he just went half the court. They're gonna give it to him.
Wow. What a game. What a game.
What did we just watch? I mean,
I'm at a loss. There is not many times in my life that I've been at a loss. I don't even know what to say.
I mean, one of the best games you are ever going to see. I don't care that it's fall ball.
You will never see a better fall ball game than that.
I mean, you got that right, Jackie.
Oh my Lord.
OT, no problem.
Wow.
So Camden Eastside thought they had a 1 with a 3 ball, 4 seconds left. Eric Hillsman goes the length of the court, the sophomore, laying it in. It bounced like 4 times, Kawhi Leonard shot-esque, and finally fell. And Roselle Catholic, despite not playing their best basketball, defend home court.
Hey, listen, not playing the best basketball, and they still put up 66 points in this one. Granted, it went to 3 minutes of extra overtime, but still, I mean, What a game. And you know what? I don't even care that they lost. Camden Eastside, stand up
Yeah.
right now the way that
Yeah.
y'all just battled
Yeah.
in this one.
What a showing.
Represent that corner three-pointer, but wow, the way he just
I mean, it was essentially like watching a sprinter. He went dead straight line drive. I guess they were expecting a kick out. It never came. And good on him to know exactly how much time he had. I'd love to see a replay of it because he couldn't have had more than like a tenth of a second when he got that layup off.
Yeah, I mean, he grabbed the ball with 4 seconds. The long stride, the athleticism and the quickness and the speed is able to get him to the rim. And then while going full speed, how do you get a touch like that off?
that had
That
to
was
be
unbelievable.
one of the best games I've ever seen in my life
Unbelievable.
in
So
person.
the final, Roselle Catholic 66, Camden Eastside 65. That was a great one. We got another good one coming up, Camden and St. Rose. We'll try and get an interview if we can. We'll be back in a second. If not, we'll see you for the tip of the next game. Jack Barth.